Would you like to get updates on Major League Baseball, National Football League, and even NASCAR racing? How about weather, anytime, anywhere? MapQuest navigational assistance, local TV, CNN, restaurant guides and ratings while you travel. All this fun stuff for just $9.99 a month. Come see us at any Southeastern Cellular location for the best deals ever.
Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller. Welcome to this week's episode of Big Boys Toys. We're still Biloxi, Mississippi, cruising the coast. Really, we're in Gulfport at the Rice Pavilion. A lot of cars showing up. It's Friday morning here in Biloxi. A lot of cars showing up. Cars everywhere. Sit back and relax. We got cars from, let's see, this week we got cars from Biloxi. We got them from Texas, Ohio. We got them from everywhere. So sit back, relax. These are cars you've never seen before. Guarantee you're going to like them. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for Big Boys Toys. Tonight, your host Barry Miller will bring you the sleekest, trimmest automobiles from around the area that have been beautifully restored. If you love streamlined, full-force race cams, then this show is for you. So sit back, but don't get too relaxed. This is Big Boys Toys.
Looking for great savings on new and pre-owned cars and trucks? Then head on over to Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC. Our courteous and knowledgeable sales team is ready to show you our huge selection of cars and trucks at out-the-door prices. Don't settle for our competition's offer. At Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, we're committed to sales, service, and customer satisfaction. So head on over to Ron Newton's. We'll treat you right. That's Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, top of the hill, Quintard.
Oh, I can feel it. They're out there somewhere. Just have to keep our eyes open.
Think it'll be today?
I don't know. We'll be ready.
Win the ultimate reward, up to $150 grand by using your rewards card, only at IP Hotel and Casino. More than you expect.
'66 Pontiac Catalina. Let me get this right. Danny Knockhand. Danny, welcome to Big Boys Toys. Danny.
Glad to be here, Barry.
Tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, this is a '66 Catalina Pontiac. Has a 389. It's all original, matching number car. It has 8 lug wheels, if you might have noticed.
8 lug wheels.
The what you're looking at there, the rim, what you think is the rim is actually the brake drums. And
so the brake drums are actually on the outside.
The brake drums are right inside those rims. They look like the rims, but they're brake drums. That's it. Aluminum drums.
Aluminum drums.
Yep.
'66 Catalina. I was telling you when I talked to you earlier, you don't see many of these cars out there no more.
No, this is a old lead sled, I reckon. They just a good riding, good driving car.
What size motor and all in it?
It has a 389. It's been upgraded to it has a 4-barrel on there. Originally came with a 2-barrel. And it has the HEI distributor. Pull the points out, give it a little hotter spark. It'll go.
It'll ease on up the road to be a big car.
Yeah, that's it. It'll stand up to big cars.
Now, where'd you find this one at? Like I said, you hardly ever see them. Where?
This car here belonged to a friend of mine that passed away a few years back. His wife had the car, and she wouldn't part with it. And finally, I convinced her to let me take it and try to do something with it.
Try to fix it up?
Right. His son ended up with the car and kind of was talking about putting hydraulics and all kind of crazy stuff, saying, no, let me buy this car so we don't mess it up.
Yeah, you don't want to put hydraulics on a car like that.
No.
Well, a lot of people, back in Alabama, it's a lot of people that's taking these cars, putting big wheels, hydraulics, And they're running them antique plates, and they just tickle me to death.
Yeah,
hey,
nothing antique about that, is it?
Ain't nothing antique about putting hydraulics and 22-inch wheels on a car.
No, sir.
Now, how long have you say you had it yourself?
I've been having a car for about 8 months, and my intention was to go ahead and go through the car and do a restoration on it. But I have so many other projects I'm in progress with already that with my job and my family life, I don't have a whole lot of time to dedicate to this car. So you can see it's for sale at a very good price. I got $7,000 in this car, and it's a giveaway. It's a good ride, and good car.
Have you seen many of them around here?
I don't see too many of these. I see a little Bonnievilles and stuff like that. You don't see too many of these Catalinas, especially the two-door hardtops.
And the 389, you put the 4-barrel just to get better gas mileage or just more pep?
Yeah, it's more pep and better gas mileage. And you get a little hotter spark with that HER distributor.
Yeah, people don't realize, they'll say, well, why you put a 4-barrel to get better gas mileage? It actually works on these big cars.
You keep your foot out the floor, and it'll give you good gas mileage.
Now, how far do you live from here?
I live approximately about maybe 120 miles or so.
So you stay up here?
Yes, I'm staying in a room now, but I'm from South Louisiana, little town called.
I could have never told.
I bet.
The way you talking, I'd have never known that. I told him, I said, I can get the guys from Baton Rouge or get anybody from Louisiana, and I can have a ball. Yeah. I mean, I love their accent, just listening to them talk. I can just sit here and just listen to it all day.
That's it.
And it's a guy staying up where we are at the IP. Last year, 2 years ago, I interviewed him, and he cooking jambalaya right here.
Oh, man.
And I come up, he said, when you get done, come up there. And I went up there, and I eat and eat and eat and eat. Good stuff.
That's it. I like our jambalaya.
If you keep it, what else you want to do to it?
Well, I got a friend of mine that has a little peppered up engine that I would like to drop in it.
It's a big block?
Yeah. It's got the tri-power on it, a little GTO motor.
Now, they're hard to find.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
You can actually put tri-power on this 389.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you just can. You get the right stuff.
Because they was actually built to take the tri-power without the cams around.
He's got a little 421 with the tri-power. And he got it set in his garage, boy, and we fit right up in his car. I keep telling him about that.
Yeah. It just plays for it, sitting right there.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Glad to be here.
We'll be right back with Big Boyz Toyz. Looking for that special gift for that special person? Well, Stinson Howard Fine Jewelers is your answer. They have new Journey jewelry. They have watches from Citizen to Rolex. Circle Jewelry. They also have a wide selection of diamond rings, pendants, and necklaces, and some of the most beautiful pearls in the area. Now Stinson's and Howard Fine Jewelers can custom make any type of jewelry you want. They have that special piece for that special person. They say if you can draw it, they can make it. With 3 locations to serve you, why pay more somewhere else? Make sure you mention Big Boyz Toyz and receive a special 25% discount on all your Citizen watches. So ladies, that's a great gift for the holiday. Mount Cheahaw Harley-Davidson, right here in Oxford, Alabama, Davis Loop Road. They're your Harley-Davidson dealer for this area. In my opinion, they're a Harley-Davidson dealer all areas. Stop by and see Keith and George today. They have about 40 Harleys on display. Buy a new Harley. They have used Harleys. Clothes, you people like the Harley leather. They got any type of Harley clothing you want. Helmets, you name it, it's right there. All you guys with Harleys want to put that extra chrome on that brand new Harley. They got any type of chrome you could want. Stop by Mount Cheahaw Harley-Davidson today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. Looking for a classic car? Don't know where to look? I got the answer for you. Austin Hines Motors in Arab, Alabama. Austin has 55, 56, 57 Chevrolets, Camaros, Chevelles, Novas, Corvettes, any type of classic car you could want. He has it in one location. They have over 100 classic cars in stock. They also have cars that you can rebuild yourself and restore yourself right there at that location. He's also the largest wrecker and rollback dealer for this area. So call Austin today, 256-931-2277. Tell him I told you to call. Next vehicle, Dwight Braxton, 1970 Chevy Chevelle. Dwight, welcome to Big Boyz Toyz. Tell me about your car.
I had just 1970 Chevelle, all original, 396, 400 turbo and all in it.
Why Chevelle?
I don't know. Well, I had a good friend had one in school, and I said one day I'd be able to afford one, so.
Friend had it in high school. Your turn next, ain't it?
Yeah.
Now, What color? Is this the original color, original everything?
Yeah.
Or you painted?
Yeah. No, it's been painted. It's all original and everything. And the guy repainted it, put it back like I bought it out of Corpus Christi, Texas.
You went a long ways to get it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now, you actually from here in Gulfport or Biloxi?
Socia, just out of Gulfport.
Just out of Gulfport.
Yep.
Did it make it, I mean, was it here during the hurricane?
Yeah, it was in my shop. I had I had about 5 cars in my shop. I didn't even lose a piece of tin. My barn tore up and all that, but it didn't even hurt the shop.
Didn't hurt the shop?
No.
Well, that was good. The shop's down with the car, with the barn. What was in there?
I've got a 52 Ford Custom Line, and I got a 59 Apache and a 64 Corvette.
I mean, in the barn. What was in the barn?
A bunch of my wife's antiques.
You come out ahead.
Yeah, I come out ahead. She was mad at me.
Didn't hurt the cars. You come out ahead.
Yeah.
Now, what all have you done to it? Cosmetics?
Yeah, just cosmetic. It had the rally wheels on it when I got it, so I put the original wheels back on it and all, the rims and all.
Them original wheels hard to find, ain't they?
Yeah, they're getting tougher, and they cost.
Yeah, because a lot of people think it was the smoke wheels on it, but nope.
Nope.
The 69 70s had these.
They had
71's when they come out with the smoke wheels.
Smoke wheels, yep.
And if you go back to the 68s, they had the rally wheels.
They had the
So
rally.
You had to get right in that year to get the wheels to match the car.
That's it.
Now, what color orange you call that?
They say it's croaker orange.
Croaker orange?
Yeah.
Jerry Calhoun said it's single orange.
Okay. I don't know that much about them.
No, I mean, he owns the singular company back in Oxford. He says it's single orange. It matches that singular sign right
Oh, okay.
It's the right color.
Yeah, it does. I
Now,
might
the
get that
interior and all
sign.
was the interior and all done? before you
Well, the interior is still original in it. That's still the original interior.
Original interior hadn't been took out or anything?
No, it ain't been took out of nothing. Still got the original carpet, the seats, the headliner. It's a little loose. I got to tighten it up, but I'll get to that later.
Now, where all do you go? Y'all go for cruises. I know you're from here. Cruising the coast is a big event, but do y'all go away to a car show like we come here?
I haven't gone yet, but I've been wanting to go to Pigeon Forge and all up in there. But I haven't. My way I work, I haven't got a chance to get away from here.
Pigeon Forge's a great show, and to me, in full swing, it's not like Biloxi.
Yeah, it is.
And you got the sweetest daughter to ever walk. She's not here. You don't see her, but I talked to his daughter on the phone a lot. Her name's Jody from the Isle of Capri.
Yeah.
So
yeah, she's a sweet young'un.
Yeah, she's a sweet young'un, and she told me I'm fixing to talk to a gentleman from the the Isle of Capri, and Jody talked to me this morning, said he was coming up and said that you'd be up, and I said, that's great, but Jody, she said, I hadn't met you, but I think I know you. I talked to me you on the phone so much.
Yeah, Jody don't meet a stranger. She's like me. She talks to everybody.
She talks to everybody.
That's it, you know.
Anything else you want to do with the car?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more to it. It's got the air compressor off of it right now, so I'm going to put that, all I like is putting the air back on it so it'll be through with the engine part of it. Then I'm going to just put a little bit more chrome and stuff like that. I like to keep them as original as I can.
Ride around with that air a little bit, huh?
That's it.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a good looking Chevelle.
I appreciate
you being on the show.
Thank you, Barry.
We'll be right back. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Farmers and Merchants Bank's got 4 locations to serve you. Piedmont, Anniston, Oxford, and downtown Jacksonville. 90 years of service. I'll tell you what, Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank. You know, it's not like any other bank around. You can go in and they get your decision today. They make your decision on a loan or whatever you need right in that location. You have a personal banker that takes care of you right here. You don't have to send it to Birmingham, Charlotte, or anywhere. Go by one of the Farmers and Merchants Bank today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. You know, when someone smiles at you during the day, it kind of makes you feel great all over. Dr. Travis Phillips and his friendly staff right here in Oxford, Alabama, says stop by their office and they'll help put that beautiful smile on your face. They have teeth whitening, general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, dental hygienist, oral surgery, everything right here in Oxford, Alabama. He has full x-rays and partial x-rays that he does right in his office, and you'll find out right then what he needs to do. They got professional staff. They have a saying, go the extra mile for the beautiful smile. Stop by and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. It's time of year when everybody's doing that touch-up on their vehicle, getting ready for next year. Well, I've got the place that has everything you need for any type of body repairs. Rosar Auto Paint Supply has the largest selection of pinstriping and molding in the area. They mix custom paint. They do custom paint matching. They have waxes, bumper pads. I mean everything. They're the largest auto paint distributor in Alabama with auto, industrial, and fleet paints. With 4 locations to serve you in Anniston, Birmingham, Coleman, and Tuscaloosa, there's a Rosar's close by. And with over 100 years of combined sales experience in their sales staff, they are simply the best. Stop by or call today and tell them I sent you by. Next vehicle, Francis Bork, a 1939 Chevy limo, long limo. Welcome to Big Boyz Toyz. And your name, ma'am?
Lori.
Lori Bork.
Yes.
Come back over here, Lori. Lori's trying to get out of the scene. Now they can get you. Tell me about your car.
Well, it started off as a 39 Chevrolet 4-door, and I bought it to build a limo for my daughter's high school prom.
How old was your daughter when you started?
17.
You had a year?
About
a year to do it. Explain to us how you done it, because I don't know.
Well, I started off, I cut it in between the 2 doors, laid it open, and then started building a frame in between from there, and then I fabricated some side panels on it to where I could close it all in, and I cut out some windows and holes and stuff on the side.
So you actually took a 4-door car, cut it in the middle, stretched it out, and then you build everything in between?
Correct.
What do you do for a living? Work at the Ford place?
No, we got a collision center.
Oh, I started saying that's pretty good. Just cut it in half and stretch it out, and you have to fill in the middle.
That's it.
What all do you have in it?
I got a Chevy 350 with a 400 transmission. I got a Nova rear end with power traction rear end, 342 gears, and they got 3 drive shafts and 2 hanger barons.
3 drive shafts.
Yep.
Now you got that 350, and then make this thing scooter. I know you said positive traction. You don't try to spin it, do you?
Oh yeah, it can spin the tires. We got smooth enough pavement. Or if it's wet, it'll spin them.
If it's wet, you spin.
Yeah, oh yeah. The car is just so heavy. The car weighs 5,600 pounds.
What'd you fill it in with? You said just
some flat sheet metal I bought and bent up over some door panels and made fit on there.
So you took actual door panels and come back.
Right, I put some door shells on the inside and then come back with the sheet metal on top.
Now what all you got back in the back?
Well,
they're looking at it right now.
Yes, I have a bar in it. I got wine glasses in it. I got the mirrors, the fiber optic lighting. I have granite on the bar. I have a DVD, a VHS, and I have a 15-inch flat screen TV.
So where are y'all from?
St. Martinville, Louisiana.
How long did it take you? 1 year?
No, it took me a total, from start to finish, total over 3 years. You know, from buying the car, fabricating it, designing it, and getting it completed.
Now, y'all drive the car everywhere you go? Or?
Yeah, oh yeah. If I can't drive it, it ain't going.
One heck of a trailer to haul that.
Oh yeah.
Now, how long does it take y'all to get here?
Oh, about 3 hours.
3 hours. Do you ride in the front all the time? You ever get back and watch TV while you drive?
Oh, I ride in the front.
Well, unless we're going out on a special occasion, I get a driver.
Oh.
Like for anniversary or birthday, we go out riding with a driver.
Today your birthday?
Yes, it sure is.
Oh. You want me to drive you and her around now?
Yeah, sure.
I could have fun driving this right. I'd rather ride in the back and roll the window down way.
Yeah, that's the fun part, when you get to ride.
How long y'all been here?
We just came in this morning.
Tonight when you're on the strip, they're going to look.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to check it out. What color green do you call it?
It's emerald green.
And y'all check this out. He put a vinyl top on this car. That ain't painted, that's vinyl.
Yep.
And you did all that yourself?
No,
too?
I had a upholstery shop. I made all the seat frames and everything on the inside, cut all of the foam, and just had somebody sew it and put the covers on.
I'm still wondering how you got all that doors down through there. Do you ever dress up like when you, did anybody ever say, hey, I want to use that scar for this? And
I got a tux. I got my own tux to use to drive it.
Oh, you wear a tux and take them around?
Yeah, oh yeah. I got to play the part.
Now, where all do y'all go with the car except here?
I've been
car shows.
Car shows. I hadn't been to many car shows. This is the furthest I've ever been to a car show. I've been up to Lufkin, Texas in it, but just to visit friends. I didn't go to a car show because some of the car shows you get to, I can't get in and out of them. It's too much of a small parking lot.
Yeah. Well, you got a big one here. I seen you when you pulled in. I said, God, he's taking the whole side of that parking lot. It would be 4 cars sitting behind you, and you see the front of one and the back of one. That's it.
Well, it's 24.5 feet bumper to bumper.
You got to have CDL license in Louisiana to drive this thing?
No.
They just say get after it.
Right.
Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being out. What'd you say?
It is for sale.
It is for sale. She said it is for sale. So,
Not by my choice. Yes.
So if you got a limo company somewhere, look at here. You can get a limo and it's a 39 model engine. The guts on it's a new model.
Yeah.
Old is 39 model.
Modern drivetrain.
We'll be right back. American Income Tax Service. They have electronic filing. They do individual and business tax filing. They have all the necessary paperwork right there. They do anticipation and refund loans right there at the American Income Tax Services. They have offices in Anniston, Gadsden, Gunnersville, Collinsville, Rainbow City, and Attala. They do all tax services right there in one place. Contact any of the associates at American Income Tax. Tell them you heard their ad on Big Boyz Toys and you'd like them to fill out your taxes. Triplet Paint and Decorating right here on Wilmer Avenue in Anniston is your home improvement headquarters for this area. They have DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints that go on good and look great once they're on. They also have all the materials needed to do that special job around the house. Carpets, they carry Shaw and Mohawk. Hardwood floors by Robin, so everything is in one location. Remember, DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints are used by professionals all over the United States, and it's one of the best on the market. Stop by today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to stop by. You know, it's hard to find a place that can handle all of your automotive needs in one stop. Well, I've got your answers. Superior Tire and Detail right here on Quintard Avenue in Anniston can do it all. They carry Michelin, Uniroyal, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and Firestone tires. They're also the Tire Pro dealer for this area. They also have over 1,000 custom wheels such as American Racing, American Eagle, and Boss. They also have custom accessories such as toolboxes, bed liners, and brush guards. The Detail Shop, they do wash and vac or full detail. Next vehicle, Brian and Shirley Hyman, 1950 O's Rocket.
Byron Hyman from Memphis, Tennessee. I'd like to introduce my wife, Shirley. This is my first wife, too.
First wife?
Been married 47 years.
Yeah. To the same woman?
Well, what happened, we started with a 1950 Oldsmobile, and I'm not sure which one it was, so I kept both of them. I kept the 50 O's and I also kept the same wife, so I didn't want to mess this up.
Tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, we have upgraded it. Originally, it had a 303 motor in them, in which back in the early 50s, everybody liked the O's of the Cadillac motors because they had the most horsepower. If you had a flathead Ford, you almost doubled your horsepower by putting in the Oldsmobile or the Cadillac motor. And we took the 303 Oldsmobile out and put in a 455 with 3 2s and power steering, power brakes, and air conditioning, and makes it a little bit more usable.
So you drive this, Ranch?
We drove it from Memphis, Tennessee. We've been 600 miles so far. It was 400 down. What was it? 300 down here. 300 down here. We've been about 600 miles so far. And I don't know if we're supposed to talk about cruising the coast or not, but 2 weeks ago we did the same thing in Memphis, Tennessee, at the casinos at Tunica, Mississippi. Our car club, Memphis Street Rods, is the one that hosts the show down there, which this show is the one that got us started at it. And we really enjoy it. Now, we haven't reached the numbers that they have reached here, but we really have a good time, and we pull out of several different states other than the Memphis and Alabama.
I've heard about the Tunica show. A good friend of mine in Birmingham goes all the time. And
Cruising the
trying
Delta.
to get me to go down to the Tunica show.
Delta Cruise is the
Delta
name
Run.
of it. And if y'all get a chance to come, it's usually in September. We'd love to have y'all come up and visit us and see some real cars.
Now,
this one here is a driver. Actually, I have been a street rodder for years. This is like 1948 and older, and so this was one that we was always going to work on. And about a year and a half ago, we finally pulled it out and started working on it. You can tell it's in primer and it needs paint, and we're trying to decide what color we're going to put on it. Red, selling red, or black, or keeping black, which one we're going to put on.
Who's going to pick the color?
Miss Shirley.
Yeah, she said.
She picked the husband, I guess she picked the color. And our original one was black, the one when we started was black.
So, you had that one, what?
The first one we probably had 10 years, and then we upgraded to a new Oldsmobile, which we couldn't believe how nice it was to have air conditioning also. We put air conditioning in this one, and it makes it more usable too.
We've had this one about 5 years now.
About 5 years, and the hardtop Oldsmobile was very rare. Most people want the 4-door sedans back then, or they might have had the station wagons, and if you ended up with a 2-door car, most of them were the convertibles, which was, the upper class is the ones that drove those, so to find a 2-door hardtop was very rare. And if you get to looking, this is the first one that we have seen on the internet in several years, because we had looked for parts for it as we was upgrading it, your tail lights and your headlights and stuff. And so it's hard to find parts sometimes.
Well, and you never see them around on the road. You know, people would look at it and they'd think it was a 50 or 51 Chevrolet. If you didn't know cars.
It had the same basic body. What they did, they put a longer front end on them, and then they put the V8 in them, so that's what made it a little bit more desirable. Back then, the rest of them either had straight eights like the Pontiac or the 6-cylinder like the Chevrolet. And so this was the one that everybody really desired. And back in 1950, that's the year that Oldsmobile won the Daytona 500. That was the car of the year.
So all you got to do to this one now is paint it?
Paint it. We got a little more upholstery work to do to it. We've got the seats done. We still got some more upholstery work to do to it, and detailing it out. But we can't look. I mean, we're looking forward to coming to the show next year.
Right. It'll be ready by Tunica, won't it?
It's got to be ready by Tunica, and we'd love to have y'all up there.
Give me one of your cards before you leave today, and we'll talk with them and see what we might can do.
Never know what goes around.
You never know.
Love to have you.
And
okay.
You put the motor and all in yourself, or?
It had a motor in it that had been spent, wore out, and so we did replace motor and transmission. Yes, we did this. And but if we can do anything to help y'all as far as our car show, we'd love to do it.
All right, I appreciate it. Have a good-looking car. Thank you for coming up, Shirley.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. When you have an accident and your car breaks down the road, you have so much on your mind, you don't know where to turn. I've got your answer. Skinner's Body Shop and Record Service here in Oxford, Alabama has 24-hour towing 7 days a week. They'll be there when you need them. Also, remember, when you do have that unexpected accident, you can choose the body shop of your choice to repair your vehicle. And the Skinner name has been known for professionalism and attention to detail for service for their customers for over 45 years. So stop by or call Skinner's Body Shop today. Tell them Barry Miller sent you by. You know, a lot of people, when you say molded carpet, they don't know what you're talking about. Auto Custom Carpet right here on Noble Street, downtown Anniston. Ken Hell and his staff, they have molded carpet for your vehicle. Molded carpet means it fits right in your vehicle. Pre-cut, all you have to do is pick out the color, tell them the make of the car, go in there on Monday, order that carpet. Guess what? Towards the end of the week, they'll be calling you to pick it up. Go home, it will lay right in that car. Any type car made, they have it right there at Auto Custom Carpet. Go by today or call and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. You know, in the state of Alabama, one thing that better be working perfect is that air conditioning. For all of your central heating and air conditioning needs, contact Wayne Mizell at Mizell Heating and Air Conditioning here in Oxford. They are state certified, bonded, and insured. Wayne and his staff do service, installation, new construction, and that yearly inspection. You know, every time you get a yearly inspection on that air conditioning unit, they check the Freon and check everything out, and it saves on that power bill. So give a call today at 835-0509. Tell them Barry Miller told you to call. Next vehicle, Eileen McVeigh, 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. Eileen, welcome to Big Boyz Toys. She's sitting up there, and I told her, I said, you can go ahead and start without me, because you look a whole lot better than I do. They won't turn the set off. They'll just look at you till I get here. Tell me about your car.
Well, it's a 67 Camaro convertible. It's a 327, 300 horsepower V8, 411 positive track rear end.
So you're going to make 2 tracks when you punch it.
I don't punch it very often, but it will, so.
What made you pick the Camaro?
My husband picked it, so, and he recently passed away, so that's.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay, but that's why I want to sell it. I can't do this by myself, so.
So
but,
it's for sale?
Yes, sir, it's for sale.
What's your name and number, so if they want to call you, because